Hello everyone. Sorry, making sure no bikes are coming. Well, it's been a while since I've recorded. Been taking a little bit of a brain break and stuff like that. But just out here right now, enjoying a hike out here in Balm Boyette out in Florida. I do have an update on my feet. Basically, in short, the doctor said my feet are stuck the way they are. Even if I were to have surgery, there's not much they could do the way the growth plates and stuff are. So that's that. So basically what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get some inserts that will make it more comfortable for me to walk, but they will not help to correct an arch or make an arch. It's just my feet are not able to do that right now. Or not right now, but ever. So, but that's the update on the feet. And right now I'm out here doing just, getting in shape and, just helping whatever I can for my feet. I'm aiming, and we'll see if I get there, I'm aiming to lose at least 20-25 pounds. Hopefully, we'll see, but hopefully by next year. But before that, we do have some plans to go back. I don't know if it's going to be on the trail, but we're going to go back up to Georgia. Sorry. We're going to go back up to Georgia and maybe do a section of the AT or some parts up in Georgia just for 3 nights. Not 3 nights. 3 days and 2 nights. Me and my dad and Raven. So we're gonna go up there and enjoy a little bit more of Georgia and get some more hiking up there and get some conditioning as well to get us used to more of the mountainous climates instead of this, the flatlands of Florida. So I do, in maybe a month we'll see, maybe before that, because it is getting hotter down here in Florida. It's no longer cold as it was. Come on, Raven. But I do think I have something lined up, if the weather allows, for a 2-night, 3-day hike. Hopefully here soon if the weather allows. And it'll get me some conditioning ready for other trails I want to do down here in Florida while I'm still down here. So that's pretty much it on the updates. If I showed you if I was in my house, I still haven't put a lot of my gear away. Just have it all over my room. We're gonna get to a point where we can organize it, but we just haven't had time. Or I can say both of us haven't had time. My dad's been busy and I've been trying to pick up shifts here and there to get some money saved up for these trips, and enough to, whenever I think I'm ready and better prepared to give the AT another shot. I'm not quite sure when, but I'm going to give it another shot, because that to me wasn't a good enough try. It wasn't like I gave it a big try and just couldn't make it. It was, come on Raven, good girl. It was, I was way under prepared comparatively to where I thought the trail was going to be. But yeah, so I'm gonna give it another try, and who knows, this other try I may make it all the way, or we'll definitely make it farther. I'm not gonna quit as easily, and trust me, still frustrated to this day that I chose to do it. I know I probably could make it farther. Would I maybe done damage to my feet? I don't think so, but it's better to be safe than sorry, because if I were to have damaged my feet, then, well, I'm off the trail for a long time. So, but yeah, if anything else comes to mind, I'll bring this video back out. But for right now, I'm just gonna enjoy my hike out here. Might get some video and some pictures out here, show you what it looks like. It's a nice little hike. about a 6 mile, 5 mile. Not too bad. But, and this is what I have. I have a little 18-liter pack. Has everything I would need. I'm probably excessive, but, you know, always gotta have more room just in case. Alright, guys. See y'all down the trail. Just enjoying the simplicities of some easy views. It's no mountains, but it's still pretty. Just wish it was not as hot. And more shade. Raven's out here enjoying it. I'm out here enjoying it. Even though it's hot, even though there's no shade, and even though there's no mountains. Florida has its beauties in some aspects. We decided to take a break. We found a bench, get her some water, and as you can hear, they're doing some. Yeah, can't speak. As you can hear, they're doing some construction. I think they're trying to help these rivers flow a little bit better, so they're trying to do some piping and stuff to get them flowing, and they're not as green and stuff. And I think they said also some of these little ponds are drying out, so that's what the construction is over there for. So they're using the big machinery. But as you can see, we got us a little bench right here that we're gonna stop for a little bit, take us a little break, get us out of the nice and hot warm sun, but and enjoy this nice little blocked view. Nice and slimy river. Hello everyone. A little bit further from the bench. Come on, girl. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Not much to update, I think, but I did think of something as far as when I was on the AT. And I might have talked about this in the other videos, but hey, I might repeat myself. Anyways, when we got to the first shelter, didn't film much. I got some pictures and stuff, but not much. But I'm sure, as many people have said in the other videos, the people out there are awesome. At least from the experience I had, they came to us, me and my dad. My dad came to them. I mean, we talked to them. They came to us and actually started talking to us, and like, you know, was a little bit shocked, but at the same time I'm not. That's what I've learned at the AT. But out here in Florida, you can get some people to stop talking to you, but, you know, not many of them will, you know, come right up to you and talk to you. You might talk to them as you're passing, or you walk up on them. Not many of them, though, down here, I can say, go out of their way and talk to you, which I said, to each their own. I'm not trying to say you have to come up to me and talk to me. But this is something I found interesting hiking up there. So, I mean, granted, those people I've been hiking with for a while, depending on how their pace was, you know, I could have probably met them multiple nights. I know when I was hurrying, I heard some of them that I recognized. I was passing the shelter, heard them talking. And I'm like, yeah, that's some of the ones we camped out with the night before. And the more and more I think of that day, I'm like, I should have stopped there. Even though my feet hurt, I just wonder if I could have did something. So not massage my feet out or roll them out, or maybe took something to make our medicine or aspirin. Can't think of it right now. Pain reliever to help them a little bit from swelling and stuff or stuff like that. But oh well. I'm gonna get better and try it again. As I said earlier, I'm going to start, when I do the attempt for the through hike again, I'm going to start at Springer and I can do the approach trail again. Don't get me wrong, the approach trail was beautiful, but it was brutal. So, and maybe if I start at Springer, I'll get more time at Springer to get some pictures and videos. It won't rain right away. Like I said, it was not supposed to. But that's besides the point. So, but when I go again, supposedly, my sister and her husband are gonna at least go for a week with us, possibly. We'll see if they still decide to do that or not. I know my dad's gonna go with me again. He just likes going. And it's a no doubt. Man, it's pretty out here. Anyways. Actually, let me turn you around for a second before you continue talking. Back there, some pictures and video. But up here on this, I don't know if they call it ridgeline or not, but I guess ridgeline for Florida, or hilltop, whatever you call it. It is beautiful. This video does not justify it. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, he's gonna come up there with me. And of course, Raven's gonna come up there with me. Granted, she will be older, so we'll see how she handles it. She handled it pretty good for being a 5-year-old shepherd. Granted, as I said, she's always out here with me. Today she doesn't have a pack because, one, it's hot out here, and two, it's a short enough hike that I can carry all the water and stuff she needs. And she already got a little bit of food this morning, and I got some crackers that we're gonna split. So this is her little treat every now and then, some cheese crackers. So, and then she'll get her dinner a little bit later. But she could care less, honestly. Granted, she'll eat the food if it's there, but she could care less. She'd rather spend time with me or be out here hiking. So, but yeah, guys, that was on my mind. If I have anything else come on my mind, I'll just bring it back on video. But yeah, actually, there's one more thing. Getting closer to the hike that I did this year, I was excited, but for some reason, I had this feeling of like, as I do now, I wasn't prepared, and I wasn't as excited because I had a funny feeling that something might have gone wrong, and I know it's not good to have that mindset, because that doesn't even help, as long as the hike as it is, you know, your mental mindset. But now that I've had a little bit of experience, I mean, granted, it's not the whole trail, but at least I know what I'm getting myself into, at least for the first part. The other parts, I'm sure I'll have to adjust too, but I will be better prepared and better in shape. So at least physically, I'll be doing better than I was. And I also plan to get out here in the heat. Maybe not bring Raven all the time because it's a little bit harder for her since she has dark fur. So she gets hotter sooner. We'll see. She tends to like to come out here anyways. I'm gonna get back out here in my backpack in the Kelty. and get to some rough terrain, not this flat terrain, and see how it does. Because I don't know if I was getting lazy toward the end because I was hurting and stuff, and I just wasn't putting it on right to start with, and then it kept slipping, or is it the pack itself and doesn't fit me properly for rough terrain. On flat terrain, it doesn't get to flex as much, or you know, up and down hills. Raven, come back. But on flat terrain or Florida terrain, I never had a problem with it sliding up and down or any problems like that. But up there, I was having a little bit of problems with it, but at the same time, at the beginning I did have problems with it, but I think I started getting lazy and frustrated that I would just, you know, just try to quickly slide it up, because I tried to make miles, even though I was very slow those days. So I'm not gonna fault the backpack for it yet. I'm just making sure it wasn't me making mistakes, adjusting it wrong, and stuff like that. So my Kelsey's gonna get a few more trips out of it and see if it was the backpack or if it was just me. But that thing, I've still love it for its organization. And it might be too much, but I've tried to do it with my 50. Yeah, my 50 North Face, and just all the gear I had. And probably could slim down some of it. And I'm slimming down still some of it now. Get a little bit less weight because I have to carry some of Raven's stuff. So, like, I decided to get rid of my camp shoes because I know there are uses for them. But on a through hike, well, at least for the few days that I never used them nor thought I could use them. And even on the overnight hikes I went through, never really needed them or got them out. I always put on my other shoes, even when my shoes were wet. So, all right, I'm gonna stop here for a second, let her cool off. You can lay down. But yeah, I never used them, so I'm taking my camp shoes out unless I find a use for them, and then I can get them sent to me, or I can buy a pair in Walmart. And if I do also decide if I need them, I've been seeing people carry kind of like boat shoes in a way. They're like lightweight, but they're also breathable. They're not like closed-in shoes like these. You can see that. So those are also probably lighter than the clogs. I always like clogs, they always fit better. I also, now I think about it, I'm going to invest in trekking poles after I work with my dad to see if I like them. Hold on. But yeah, I'm gonna get some trekking poles and I gotta see if I can work with them and use them while also holding her leash. Today I've let her a little bit of freedom to be off leash, and she always checks in with me, and she never goes too far, and if she does, she comes when I call her. So, and I understand if other people are around, I can leash her and always can use just one hand and one trekking pole, and if I need to film, I just gotta be stopping for a second and get my coordination. Alrighty guys, we made it back to the front. And it was a nice little hike. Helped me clear my mind and get back on my feet because I've been lazy. So, that's a very nice, pretty hike. And now, we're gonna head back to the Jeep, cool off, get some Gatorade, some crackers, and maybe a Cliff Bar. Totally all the amazing things, you know. And then we're also gonna get some water, just relax a little bit before we drive back home. It's only like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes away. So, and I apologize for the wind. It's getting in the mic a lot. For some reason, a certain section, when it's all open, it's very windy. But back there, it isn't. Even on the open parts back there. So, it's a nice, enjoyable one. I plan to come back out here a couple times. I won't record it. Something interesting happens because but this will be a good place for me to practice hike. It's not too far. It's about 5-6 miles. Once my body gets used to that part, then I'll make it bigger. Go find somewhere else local and get more miles in and get my body used to it. But right now, They're slowly walking in the Jeep. I think someone's finally tired. So, I'll try to put this video together hopefully by tonight, if not tomorrow. But yeah, there's our destination. And there's our line meter. The funny thing is though, before I let y'all go and see y'all later, if I try to get in front of her, she starts picking up the pace. She wants me to stay behind her, but at the same time she wants to keep a slow pace. So it's funny. But I'll let y'all know that. And before y'all say she's hot, she's tired, she's probably tired, but I'm keeping her cool enough. I have plenty of water to keep her cool. Believe me, I don't want her overheating. It's no good for anyone. So she is staying cooled off as much as she wants to. Trust me, I've given her water and it's still cool. It's not like hot water. And she gets as much as she wants and she leaves the rest, and I'm like, okay, if that's as much as you want. So, but yeah guys, thank you for joining me today. I'll see y'all later down the trail, gear video, who knows. I gotta get my button gear because, as I said before, I'm not gonna let the AT kick my butt twice and take me off the trail for the same damn reason. Without further ado, see y'all down the trail.